Tissot has built a genuinely loyal following in recent years, and honestly, some of that praise is fully deserved. But hype has a way of snowballing past reality, and once the internet decides a watch is a must-buy, criticism becomes almost impossible to hear over the noise. In this video, we are counting down 5 Tissot watches that get talked about constantly online, yet fall short once you actually wear them, compare them directly to competitors, or check what happens the moment you try to resell them. These are not bad watches. They are simply watches that the enthusiast press has built up into something bigger than what they actually deliver day to day. Let's separate genuine value from internet noise. Number 5. Tissot PR100 Sport Chronograph. Starting our countdown at number 5 is the Tissot PR100 Sport Chronograph, a watch that gets recommended constantly in beginner watch guides without much scrutiny of what you are actually paying for. This watch features a quartz chronograph movement with standard subdial functions. The case is stainless steel with a sporty, functional design. Water resistance covers everyday wear and light water exposure. The dial layout is clean and legible for quick reference. The sapphire crystal resists scratches reasonably well. The bracelet is comfortable but fairly generic in its link design. On paper, this sounds like a solid pick, and reviewers repeat that talking point constantly. The problem is that dozens of brands, including Seiko and Citizen, offer quartz chronographs with equal or better specifications for significantly less money. The Tissot name alone is doing most of the heavy lifting in every glowing recommendation. The chronograph function offers nothing unique or technically impressive. The finishing is fine but unremarkable compared to direct competitors at similar prices. Once you actually compare specs side by side rather than trusting brand reputation, the PR100 starts looking like an average watch wearing an inflated reputation. When you strip away the Swiss badge, this watch simply does not stand out. Number 4. Tissot Gentleman Powermatic. 80 Silicium. At number 4 is the Tissot Gentleman Powermatic. 80 Silicium, a watch praised heavily for its silicium-balanced spring technology that most buyers never actually benefit from in daily use. This watch features an 80-hour power reserve, which genuinely is useful and worth highlighting fairly. The silicium spring offers improved resistance to magnetism and temperature changes compared to standard alloys. The case is polished stainless steel with clean, elegant proportions. The dial is minimal and refined. Water resistance covers daily wear comfortably. Here is the problem. Silicium technology sounds impressive in marketing copy, but the vast majority of everyday wearers will never encounter the extreme magnetic fields or dramatic temperature swings that would actually make this feature matter. You are paying a real premium for anti-magnetic protection you are statistically unlikely to ever need. Competing dress watches at similar prices deliver equal reliability without needing exotic spring materials to justify their existence. Enthusiast reviewers love citing the silicium spec because it sounds technical and impressive, but functionally, most owners could not tell the difference in blind testing. The hype here outpaces the practical benefit by a significant margin. Number 3. Tissot Seastar 2000. Professional coming in at number 3 is the Tissot Seastar 2000 Professional, a serious dive watch that gets talked about as an unbeatable value despite real competition existing at similar or lower prices. This watch features genuine 2,000-meter depth rating with helium escape valve, positioning it as a legitimate professional tool. The automatic movement provides reliable timekeeping for divers. The unidirectional bezel operates with precise clicks for timing accuracy. The case is robust stainless steel built for serious depth exposure. The sapphire crystal maintains clarity under pressure. Enthusiast forums repeatedly frame this watch as an unmatched value proposition in extreme dive watches. The reality is more complicated. Very few buyers of this watch will ever dive anywhere close to 2,000 meters, making the headline spec largely irrelevant marketing rather than practical function. Competing dive watches from Seiko and Citizen offer 300 to 1,000 meter ratings, which cover virtually all real-world diving scenarios at meaningfully lower prices. You are essentially paying a premium for a spec sheet number that exists mostly for bragging rights rather than genuine necessity. The helium valve and extreme depth rating sound impressive in a YouTube thumbnail, but rarely translate into real advantages for the typical owner wearing this watch on land. Number 2. Tissot T-Touch Connect. Sport taking silver at number 2 is the Tissot T-Touch Connect Sport, a hybrid smartwatch that generated enormous buzz for combining traditional watchmaking with digital features, yet ends up mastering neither category fully. This watch features touchscreen sapphire crystal controls layered over an analog display. It includes compass, altimeter, barometer, and smartphone connectivity functions. The case is robust and built for outdoor activity tracking. Battery life covers weeks between charges. On paper, this reads like the ultimate do-everything watch, and the marketing leans hard into that narrative. In practice, dedicated smartwatches from Garmin and Suunto deliver dramatically better sensor accuracy, app ecosystems, and battery management for similar or lower prices. Meanwhile, dedicated mechanical watch buyers find the touchscreen interface feels gimmicky compared to genuine mechanical engineering. The T-Touch tries to be everything to everyone and ends up being the clear first choice for almost no one. Reviewers praise the ambition and unique concept repeatedly, but ambition alone does not make it the smartest purchase in either the smartwatch or traditional watch category. When you actually compare it against specialized competitors in either direction, the T-Touch loses on nearly every practical metric that matters most. Number 1. Tissot PRX Powermatic 80. Finally, claiming the top spot at number 1 is the Tissot PRX Powermatic 80, the single most hyped Tissot watch of the current decade, and the watch that arguably deserves the most scrutiny given how it gets discussed online. This watch features a genuinely impressive integrated bracelet design paired with an 80-hour power reserve automatic movement. The exhibition caseback shows the movement in motion, and the finishing quality does look impressive for the price point. Water resistance reaches 100 meters for everyday practical use. Here is what the hype conversation consistently glosses over. Independent analysis of the secondary market shows automatic Powermatic 80 references, losing roughly 45% of retail value almost immediately after purchase, with quartz versions dropping over 50%. This is not a collector cornerstone the way enthusiast press sometimes frames it, and it does not hold value anywhere close to true integrated bracelet icons like the Royal Oak or Nautilus that inspired its design. The butterfly clasp has no micro adjustment, meaning fit often ends up slightly too tight or too loose depending on conditions. Some owners report the bracelet pulling arm hair uncomfortably. The watch has genuinely become the internet's default answer to every budget Swiss watch question, which has created an echo chamber where criticism rarely surfaces. It is a good watch. It is not the revolutionary value the constant hype suggests, and buyers deserve to know the resale reality before assuming this purchase holds its worth the way the online buzz implies.